then?
She didn't have a budget. I had a budget. She went.
What do you mean I didn't have a budget? I did have a budget.
No, you didn't.
My budget was your budget. Hi guys, welcome to our channel. My name is Dela.
I'm Femi.
This is my husband Femi. This is actually our first initial video on this channel. We decided to start a vlogging channel and basically let you guys a little bit into our everyday life and all that good stuff. We wanted to actually do a different video, like basically introduce ourselves, but last week, or let me just say like a few days ago, I posted a video of our wedding, our traditional engagement. Let me just call it that, our traditional engagement. And we got so many questions like about the venues and the budget and you know, everything concerning weddings. So we decided to do that type of video first. To do this video first before any other one, because it's been a long-waited answer that we're supposed to be giving everybody, but we haven't done it. So I got married in 2017, right? Last year. Oh my god, in 2017. Yeah, we got married last year, and we actually started planning our wedding. I would say the end of towards the end of 2015.
Yeah. Was it? I think November 2015. Yeah,
November 2015. And we were actually, the reason why we started so early is because we were trying to have two weddings at the same time. It's not really two weddings, it's basically like the traditional engagement. Is when the husband or the fiance and his family bring the stuff, you know, to the bride's family and all that good stuff. That's what we wanted to do. We wanted to do you did it again. We wanted to have two weddings, but we end up not
I'm just trying to be comfortable.
Comfort. Who told you can't be comfortable at this
I need
time?
to be comfortable. I'm still nervous with the camera, so you are better than myself, so I'm still trying.
Yeah, so we end up having one. There's a whole reason behind it why we end up having one, but we just wanted to give you guys like the most questions that we get all the time. We just want to answer some. Obviously we're not gonna go through like deep detail, but we will give you like as much information as you possibly can get.
Yeah, we can give to
so yeah, so what our first question is what was our budget? I think this one is your question to answer.
I'm not gonna say figures, but it was. I had to sell one of my eyeballs to raise money for the wedding. Okay.
What do you mean you had to sell your eyeballs?
It cost us a lot. It cost me everything. But she's my wife. I love her.
So you mean I didn't participate? Participate.
The budget. I just told her. Do whatever. What do you want? Just tell me what you want. And I did to my best ability and to God's glory. Or I was okay financially to kind of tell her to get whatever you want. So it was like that. So the budget, actually, let me just say we did not have a budget. That's actually a bad thing. She didn't have a budget. I had a budget. She went.
What do you mean I didn't have a budget? I did have a budget.
No, you didn't.
My budget was your budget.
Oh God.
Okay, we had a budget, but it was just that we are so into like we wanted like good stuff. We wanted like the engagement to be like so good, and you know, so we went above, well, I went above and beyond, you know, the budget. And thank God, because he had blessed me with a very, very good husband, and he let me get away with all of it, which is so awesome. Thanks, babe. So yeah, so I would say my advice to you all is to have a budget and to stick to the budget,
right? Because there's gonna be stuff that will come along the way that you'll be
stuff
like,
that you were not even expecting. Yeah,
and trust me, it's a lot of money.
Yeah, it is. Especially it was just the traditional engagement, but the amount of money that we spent, I mean, not to brag or anything, but it was quite a lot. It was a lot. So yeah, have your budget and stick to it. Anything you want to add?
Let's just go right into it. So that's with the budget. And with the budget, she wanted some kind of outfit and, you know, all of that.
We will get into that very soon.
Okay, so we're going to the venue, right?
Yeah, so our next questions that we usually get is where was the venue? I mean, a lot of people know what the venue was because of course they were there at the wedding, but people that didn't attend always ask that question, like where was the venue? How did you get it? How much did it cost and all that? The venue, it was at the Danversport Yacht Club in Danvers, of course. In Danvers, the mistake that we made with that venue was we know we wanted something really beautiful for a traditional wedding, right? So I feel like for you have to know a price of the venue before falling in love with it. Right. We fell in love with the venue before knowing the price. And
that got us in a lot of trouble.
I know, right? A lot of busy.
You know, because they had to come with, you know, different prices. They have a price for Friday, for Saturday, for Sunday.
Yeah, which is like common in a lot of venues.
It's common, but
yeah. And also with our venue was since we were having like a traditional engagement ceremony, we actually wanted to have like local foods. Like, as you all know, I mean, well, some of you may not know, but I am from Togo and Femi is from Nigeria.
I'm from Lagos. Yeah.
Okay, you show us that.
They know.
What makes you think they are Nigerian?
Come on. Nigerians are everywhere. We okay, let me not even talk about Nigerians. Y'all know Nigerians, we're up there.
He's always bragging about Nigeria.
Especially Lagosians.
You need to come to Togo. Go. Yo, I can't. Can we get back to the venue?
Alright, the venue.
Can you stop shaking this thing? Go on. Anyways, so about the venue. So like we were saying, we are from Africa. We're both from West Africa, regardless of the country. So we wanted to have traditional local food in the ceremony, but obviously the venue cannot give us that, and we were so thrilled that the venue allowed us to bring our own food. Even though they allow us to bring our own food, it doesn't mean that the price will go lower or be cheaper or anything like that. It was a little bit cheaper, but it was no difference really. But at the same time, we just had to take it like that because that's what we wanted.
Don't say cheaper. It was less expensive.
Okay, it was less expensive.
Yeah. It wasn't that cheap.
Okay, it was less expensive. Okay, because we told them to take all the food out of it and stuff.
So they took out. Well, I mean, I don't know. Was it like 15% discount on?
Was it 10 or 15?
Yeah, per head.
10 or 15% off per head.
Yeah,
that's what it was. And we had so the venue is beautiful. Like our hall, the one that we use, is gorgeous. There's like we fell in love with the chandelier as soon as we walked into that venue. Not only the chandelier, but like the water scenery.
Yeah, that was, but okay, the boat.
Yeah, like basically the whole venue was just gorgeous. So
a huge parking space. So
yeah, so if you live around Boston area, Massachusetts, whatever, or even Rhode Island or whatever, you're looking for a venue, try them. You may like it. And even if you're not having that big of a crowd too,
the venue was huge.
The venue was really huge. And we actually budget for 350 people, but it like over 400 people showed up.
Over 500.
Okay. Over 500 people showed up, and it was still very open. Like that's how big our venue was. Yeah, it was still a lot of people, but that's how big the venue was. But it was such a beautiful venue.
And one thing about the venue is, I think the money we paid, it was worth it. You know, you will see value for your money. I mean, the what do you call the lady, Nancy, that was with us?
Yeah, Nancy. She was the coordinator there.
Yeah, the coordinator. She was amazing. She was really good. You know, so she excuse me. She was, you know, she was part of the planning, and she walked us through everything we needed to do, and she made it very easy for us. Yeah, I would say that.
She did.
You know.
She did. She was so reliable too, you know. Thank you, Nancy, if you're watching this video. You never know. One day she might be watching it.
Yeah. So on to the next thing, right?
Yes. Okay, so the next question is planner. Okay. You can absolutely get a planner if you want to. It will save you a lot of time, a lot of headaches, a lot. It will save you a lot. But we started planning our the wedding way before, so we already know what we wanted. We already got the venue and all that. But it got to some point we realized that we wanted a second eye. Like it was especially on the wedding day, we want like not us, but somebody that knows what we want there. So that's when like we decide to get a wedding planner. But guys, if you need a wedding planner and you live around here in Massachusetts, it can be out of country or out of state, you need to get hold of DABE luxury event planner. I mean, they are the bomb.
Let me say, I mean, initially we said, like she said, we started planning ourselves, but I wish we had gotten a planner way before, sooner than we got it. I mean, it would have made my life much easier, because everything she wanted was just right on my head, and sometimes I couldn't deal with it. But as soon as the planner came in, she had that person to kind of put everything towards, and you know, it was less stressful for me. Yeah, so
it was.
I mean, I didn't know the value of it until I got it, and
I know he was so angry. I'm like, I'm getting a planner, and that's so. He's like, why do you want to waste money on planner? I was like, we need a planner, and oh my god, I am so grateful for DABE. It's DABE and Adeze. Those ladies, man, oh my god, they did an amazing job. Like after that, like so many things that I want like, no matter what how good you plan your wedding, there will always be something wrong with it, like something that didn't happen that should have happened. And they know that if I find out, I might be stressed out, but they managed to like keep all that away from me, so I don't even like find out about it. But everything still looks so beautiful, and it was amazing. It was like, the planning was awesome.
It was good.
Yeah, it was good. It was awesome.
And they're not expensive. I would say they're not expensive.
Don't say they are not expensive. They are affordable. They will work with you. Let's say that. Okay. They'll work with whatever you have. You know, they will work with you. Trust me, they will.
That's true.
Yeah.